Hi there, I'm Sophia Arnold, and I am at the Northeast Film Festival today, joined by
Brandon Schraml.
All right, Brandon. So tell us a little bit about the film that you were in, your role in it, and kind of a background of the film without revealing too much of the story.
Okay. Well, the film I was in was No Warning. It's a short, and it's kind of about cyberbullying, if you will. I play the father of the daughter who does the cyberbullying, unfortunately, and so I have a little conflict with the other father. Again, it's not a comedy. It is a very serious subject matter, and it's heavy. So, yeah, it's a very intense little climax that I'm involved with. So.
I mean, clearly a very serious film about a very important topic. What do you think was the biggest challenge and the biggest reward in playing such a serious role?
Ooh, wow. Great questions. The biggest challenge, of course, is because of the intensity of the scene, doing take after take of that, and we're doing a lot of physical stuff, like slamming each other into walls, and like and he's screaming in my face and spitting at times, and like it gets. I mean, if I'm going to be honest with you, I got pretty angry myself, like some of the things, that happened during filming. But it's all good because we're all like doing it and we were safe and all that. But like we really were firing each other up, and it's just funny when you watch the end result. Very intense scene, but it's also like if you were there and you were doing it, even 4 or 5 times in a row, then you'd feel the sweat and you'd feel, a slamming into it, So that was the biggest challenge, I think, is just keeping the energy up and the intensity. And I know the other actor stayed in a very like kind of a darker place, and he had to do that. My character is kind of like taken unawares, so I didn't have to at least start the scene with that intensity and that darkness. So in between takes with everyone else, I was just trying to like lighten the mood and be like, hey, all right, so we're all good. We're all good, right? Yeah? Okay, good. And action, Yeah.
That's serious.
So yeah, so that was the biggest challenge, and also the biggest reward, I think, at the same time, because you're doing something so intense, and the way that it translates to just cap off the story, it's that's what you want.
Yeah, the hardest part and the best part at the same time. Yeah. All right. So when you were filming this, how did you help to keep the set light? Do you have any favorite moments of comedy or levity amidst all the craziness? Because I feel like there's always a fun set story, especially when things are intense in the film itself.
I like to find like people's if they're into like sports teams or so if anyone's like a Jets fan or something, I like to like rib at them. I'm like, what happened here since we're here in Jersey, you gotta go after those Jersey teams. I'm from Kansas City, so I was a total, of course. So you're an antagonist already. So I love to like rib people with that, and also just like look at like dog pictures. Everyone loves dog pictures. I've got the cutest dog. You have the cutest dog. Let me see them. So it's like, let's get out of crying and screaming just for a second and just enjoy each other as human beings.
Dogs and football, always a way to bring people together, right?
Yes.
I love it.
Amen.
Now, the last question I'll ask is, obviously this is a serious film. It's a powerful film. What do you hope that viewers will come away from the film maybe meditating on, reflecting on, maybe change they might make in their lives?
I think it's a comment on, especially on social media, and the things that people of an older generation didn't have to. Everyone dealt with bullying, growing up at school, but this is like a whole other layer. You can't escape it. You go home and you're still getting bullied if you're online. So I think it's just something that we all need to be aware of, and maybe as parents, like if there is a way to like limit it, or just like really check in with your kid and then make sure that they're in a good place and able to like take that social media world, because it's not kind as it is right now. So I think the takeaway is just check in on each other. It doesn't have to be your child, but especially all the stuff that's going on virtually, because it can be tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the message of the story is check in on the people you care about, and cute dogs and football, and I love that. So thank you so much.
She nailed it. You don't even have to listen to anything else I just said. That was it.
Thanks.
You got it.